welcome back to the channel. Your hostess with the mostest, @Blue here, and you're watching CreatorSim. So today's build is a witch's cottage. Now I went ahead and, well, I've just been inspired to do a bunch of different builds lately, and I couldn't streamline myself to make a decision. So I let you guys do it for me. So on Twitter, I went ahead and I did a poll, witch's cottage, house on the water in Sulani, or a gardener's cottage. I was either feeling something really cottagey or I've been wanting to build in Sulani. My mom says though after this I need to build her a beach house. So I think the house on the water in Sulani is going to be next. Anyway, so let's talk about this video. So you guys chose a witch's cottage, and I'm so glad you did. I knew it was going to win, honestly. I started this before the poll was over, but it was already 68% voted for the witch's cottage. So I had a feeling it was going to win. And well, I was excited about it. Even if it wasn't going to win and someone came in last minute and, you know, voted for something else, I knew I would still have this, and I just wanted to do it anyways. So this video is actually much shorter than my normal videos. I know, crazy, right? Not another 45-minute long video. Nope. This one should be about like maybe 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and put some captures and a tour of the exterior after this, I'm sure. But let's talk about this build. So witch's cottage. So you see now I have gone ahead and put together the shell, and I think it's kind of massive for a cottage, but I really had just an exterior idea in mind, and this is kind of how it came together. And I wanted the witches to have a greenhouse because, well, if you're a witch, you should have a green thumb, right? I think that's only right, especially because you get in the Realm of Magic game pack, we get all these new plants and, you know, things to garden and stuff like that. So this is the greenhouse, and it's going to be a witchy greenhouse. I did start decorating today. You won't see that in here because I decided to go ahead and do this video in parts. And actually I was inspired by Ribbity, the YouTube channel Ribbity. She just put up a 3-part little mini series, I suppose we can call it, about eco townhouses. I know it doesn't relate to a witch's cottage whatsoever, but it was just so good and so streamlined, and I think it really kept her viewers going, so I thought it was a great idea. So I will go ahead and add a card for you guys to go and see that playlist of hers or those videos. It's just an awesome build, and she's an awesome builder too, so if you don't already subscribe to her, you're missing out. So go ahead and click on that, guys. Alright, so back to this not so cottagey cottage. Now the house itself, I'm not really quite sure about the window placement or anything just yet. I'm for a fact sure it's got enough room for at least 2 bedrooms. And I did go ahead and I built a sim family to kind of help me along with creating this design. It's kind of helpful when you have a sim in mind, I guess you could say. It keeps you streamlined. What is the sim like? What does it do? And essentially it's a family of 3. You've got an older adult male spellcaster, and with him lives his only daughter, and she has an only daughter as well. So they're all spellcasters, and they're all gonna live here. I don't know, I thought maybe it'd be like a legacy house or so. I don't know. But so this video is purely gonna be the exterior of this house, and I had so much fun, and I'm glad I'm doing this way. Normally I bounce all over the place. I'm in and out of the house. I do landscaping halfway through the build, so I figured I would be more organized, and like I said, I was inspired by Ribbity and her series with her eco townhouses. Each episode, it was, I believe the first one was just her physically building the shell and the landscaping and things like that, and then the second and third she actually went into the build and started furnishing the houses. So again, go ahead and check that out. She did an awesome job. It was so well organized and just looked really great. So I figured I would try and be one of these awesome people who are organized. Let's see how well this works. So yeah, today's video is just going to be the landscaping. Now this little garden patch area we're on, I wouldn't consider this finished by any means in this part, just because I know that I'm going to want to add, I don't know, more witchy stuff to it. I do plan on going ahead and planting the Realm of Magic plants we got there as well. And I know it's kind of far from the greenhouse, but I kind of wanted it that way. I don't know why. I don't know why. And maybe it's because I didn't think that the greenhouse was going to be used specifically for the plants. Like I wanted it to be a witchy greenhouse. Oh yes, and I have to add some pumpkins. And then I realized and remembered that with seasons we got actually really, really cute pumpkins. So here I am. I found the cute pumpkins, and we're adding these. And I just think, yeah, they look really pretty and they come in different colors and sizes, and that's exactly what I was trying to do with just the pumpkin carving debug ones, which I was originally going with. Like I said, that portion of the area is not going to be finalized in this build. Oh, and then I thought it'd be interesting to have like a family plot on the property as well. So like maybe mom died from some crazy like mystical mishap or something, and you know, dad's just doing his best to go ahead and raise his daughter and his granddaughter in the ways of the magic, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so these brick walls, I believe, are from the Get Together pack, and I thought they were just like so cottagey and just they felt perfect. In the beginning, I did have just an iron fence that I did think looked good, but then I felt like this really just made it, because I was worried it was starting to look more like a mini little mansion than a cottage. So I really did my best to try and make it look overgrown and kind of like tucked away and dated, which I think that wall really helps with. And then I'm taking a bunch of debug rocks as well and kind of like pathing out places I want to put foliage and things like that. And then I'm trying to figure out the path. Now the path is going to evolve as the build goes too, because again, I haven't built a path really to, no, I think I do in this video. But yeah, like I said, the garden part is still in progress. I'm thinking maybe I'm gonna add like just a tiny like maybe 2x3 shed over there, with just some gardening and like the flower arrangement table, just because I don't think that will fit in the greenhouse with what I have in mind. So yeah. So I mostly stick to around the house directly, and then this area, I do go ahead and I built a pool, pond type of thing over there. I do add the debug fishing sign, which I believe adds the debug fish, and so fish should be jumping out of there. I'm not going to do that great of a job hiding the fishing sign though, so that your Sims, if you want, I think they can actually fish on it. I haven't really play tested it with that. It was kind of a tip I like half-assed read somewhere on Tumblr a long time ago, so I hope it works. I do know that the debug fish definitely jump out. My last build that I recently put up, the like fortress home, if you guys want to check that out, I'm also going to add a card for you there. I do add the debug fish there, and they do jump out of the water. I haven't made my sim go fishing yet, so like I said, not positive it works. I'll go ahead and update you guys though in the second one, now that I have a family in mind for this build to play test and stuff. Okay, so what I'm doing here I think really makes this look more cottagey. These are just some debug hanging plants, and I think they looked awesome. And then I went ahead and I shrunk down these, I don't know, I think they're supposed to be like some sort of pine tree. I love the texture of them, and I just, you know, added a bunch of them kind of just around. I'm really, really pleased with the landscaping with this one as well. It's gonna look amazing. I'm just so excited. I'm really, really, really happy you guys chose this theme, because I've been craving just to curl up somewhere in some cute little cottage and read and, you know, raise chickens and just live a simple life. Like I need it so bad. My heart and my soul, we need that. All right, so here I am blending it in, because I realized that those first hanging plants with the white flowers that I started hanging up there, it's like a planter box. So I felt like you could see it just ever so slightly, so I thought that blended it in a bit. And now we are moving on to the little pool pond. There should be plenty of room for your sim to swim around, and just like a little back and forth lap thing, so it will be usable there. But I wanted it to look super natural. You guys can see I do have the fishing sign there. I don't do the best job at hiding it. I kind of just like tuck it in a little bit, so it's not like super obvious, but I do want, if you guys download this, to be able to find it and fish. Like I said, I have to double check to see if it works. I know that the debug fish definitely jump around in the pool. So, all right guys, so we're just about done with all of the landscaping. I'm gonna go ahead and add some walkthrough and a tour for you if that's not already planned for you. But I hope you guys enjoy this. Keep a lookout for part 2. We're gonna move on to the inside and start, we're gonna start decorating this place. Anyway, so thanks so much for listening to me ramble. You guys have a great day. As always, if you liked what you saw, don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you have any questions or comments or anything like that. I love hearing from you guys. Anyways, this was your hostess with the mostest, Aspen Blue, here on CreatorSim. Stay safe, guys. We'll talk soon. Bye.